On March 10, 2006, Barack Obama came to the UVM campus to promote Vermont Senate candidate Bernie Sanders. The event took place in Ira Allen Chapel with overflow in CC Theater and crowds surrounding the chapel on both sides. The event was kicked off when undergraduate student Keisha Ram entered the podium in order to welcome the attendees to speak about the day's events.
We face an administration that has turned its back on student loan programs, has failed to invest in education and research, and has created a budget deficit that will rest on our backs.
The overall sentiment of the speakers was extremely liberal and anti-Bush, and the audience responded eagerly with standing ovation and applause. When Bernie Sanders took the stage, it became apparent that he was no holds barred against attacking the current administration.
That there's something fundamentally wrong in terms of the direction in which our great nation is going. The increase in poverty, the shrinking of the middle class, the growing gap between the rich and the poor, we're moving in the wrong direction. Whether it is the disintegration of our healthcare system and the fact that 46 million Americans have no health insurance, even more are underinsured. And we remain the only country in the industrialized world that does not guarantee health care to every man, woman, and child. We are moving in the wrong direction.
Following Sanders' heated speech, Senator Barak Obama, a freshman Democrat from Illinois, jokingly acknowledged Sanders' blunt style. Barack's appeal to the American public became apparent immediately with his laid-back, charismatic, and engaging demeanor.
There's something about Vermont. This is the first time I've been to Vermont, but there is something about Vermont where I just get a sense that folks don't just talk the talk, they walk the walk. I know it's a stereotype, but I just think it's true. That kind of flinty, say what you mean attitude. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. Bends towards justice. But it doesn't bend on its own. It bends because each of us put our hand on that arc and we bend it in the direction of justice. Each of us have a responsibility to move it towards justice. And if each of us in this chapel and outside and all through Burlington and all through Vermont put their hand on that arc and do what it takes, whether it's knocking on doors or licking envelopes or making phone calls or talking to friends, then I guarantee you that we will be electing Peter to be the next congressman from the great state of Vermont. We're going to be electing Bernie to make sure that he is the next great senator from the state of Vermont, and we are going to turn this country around. Thank you very much, Vermont. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
At the conclusion of the scheduled events, UVMtv found itself striking political gold, interviewing some influential local and national politicians.
Talk to our audience, maybe?
Sure. First of all, thanks very much for coming. Second of all, please come out and vote, because we need Bernie Sanders in the Senate. We need Peter Welch in the Congress.
I thought it was a great event. I think the speech was good, and even sort of in Burlington, I think people voted their hopes, not their fears, and that's exactly what we're talking about here. And I think there is hope that we're gonna do this.
For UVMtv News, this is Dave Volane, Bunny Rutherford, Ashley Fowler, and Michael Skillicorn reporting.